that,
Well,
please.
well, we had a great week of being able to be around each other a lot more. Of course, we didn't have school the entire week. We started with it being fall break, so we also had a chance to, before we knew the complete details of how the week would work, we had a chance to be around each other a lot. Mood of our team is great. We got a lot of guys back. We're healthy, probably as healthy as we've been since we started camp. So it's a really good mood right now. We've been able to do a little scrimmaging last week with some of our players, not all of our players, but the mood is good. We want to get a good Cincinnati team. We're looking forward to getting back on the field and correcting some of the wrongs that we've had. But rather than spend a lot of time worrying about the wrong, we also had a chance to go back and find out the things we did well and try to capitalize on those things as well.
We'll take questions for Coach Montgomery, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue. The operator will introduce you.
We'll take a question from Dan Tortora with wakeupcalldt.com.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for asking. To look at, I mean, obviously, you know, the Navy game had been moved and because of everything that's gone on and because of the storm. Just what you can say about the community, not just the team or the university, but how the community has banded together and how you've kind of seen the bigger things off the field coming together in a place like East Carolina.
I mean, this place is fantastic. You know, east of 95, and it's been a tough week for a lot of us. We've had kids that were displaced here. We have, I think, 26 kids that were displaced. Everybody came to give us any and everything that we needed to help not only our players but our students and the people of our, you know, communities and surrounding communities. I got to say a special thank you to our police department, you know, our fire department, the city of Greenville, all the government agencies that have helped us in the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew. And it's been special to watch, but you also understand and it puts in the reality of, you know, how quickly things can change. So you have to take advantage of every opportunity that you get, and also the love that comes from humankind. And in the midst of everything that we had going on here in Greenville and surrounding areas, you know, a lot of people could have just, you know, packed up and moved out and stayed gone. But we've had a lot of people to stay and help people that weren't in great situations. Our schools have been used as places of refuge. So it's been a very special time. I've never experienced a flood or anything even remotely close to this, you know, devastating to a community. And I've also never witnessed people come together the way these people have been able to come together. And in our team, you know, special thanks to our team for going out in the community and assisting, you know, rest home patients get moved back into their homes. And that all came from the people that were in Greenville and the people that were east of 95. They learned from them. So that blessing was passed into our players, and our players passed it on to others.
Like this, and seeing everything that happened, like you said, you had never been a part of this or been around something like that, to see your players experience this, how do you as a coach utilize this to bring the team together and to have that family aspect, to know that, yeah, you can win or lose on the field, but there's more to life than that? How does that essentially make these young men stronger, and how does it make your team stronger?
You know, I think that we started to see just a turn in our team physically in the South Florida game. I mean, we went through some tough times with playing a physical NC State team and a physical Virginia Tech team, you know, a physical South Carolina team thrown right in after the NC State game, and we were beat down pretty good physically, and our guys continued to push through. And then, you know, the icing on the cake was the devastation from this flood, and it could have went either way. But at that point in time, they realized that, you know, you have to keep pushing through tough times, because if you can, right on the other side of tough times, you understand that you come out stronger and you come out better. This whole week, we either had life lessons or academic meetings that were ran by our football staff. Can't say enough about those guys. Or time spent with just me and the team that brought us closer together. But it was also an understanding of how fortunate we are to be student athletes and coaching student athletes and the things that have been provided for us and the people that we have to care for us. But we have a responsibility not only off the field, but to also play well on the field. So I think it just gave everybody an understanding of how important it is to value each second that you have, whether you're on or off the field.